Your Excellence, Ambassador of Tanzania, welcome to Italian Exhibition Group. And can you tell us something about your participation here on Mac Fruit this year?
Thank you very much. It's a great privilege and opportunity and honor for us to be invited by Mac Fruit this year through ITA, ICE, SACE, and all other institutions which are involved, including Mac Fruit themselves. This is, for me, for the first time I'm attending here. Since I've been in Italy 6 months now, since I was appointed as an ambassador. And it's a great opportunity to see and know and understand the country, Italy, how far it has progressed in agricultural aspect, in machinery for agriculture, in agro-processing and packaging. For ourselves, the United Republic of Tanzania, we purposely made decision to participate because we are an agricultural country, because 66% of our population is directly involved with agriculture. And we have different types of crops. We have the strategic crops for the government, which have put up as a strategic, for also foreign currency earning in the country. But we have our cash crops, which also are used internally as cash crops, but also some degree of export. But also we have our food crops, which are our staple food that we depend on. So these are the three types. This year, we as the United Republic of Tanzania, we are very proud because the theme of this exhibition this year is Africa. So we are very proud. We participated we are among 17 African countries that we participated. I was privileged and I got an honor of visiting all the African stands in this Fiera, or the fair, Mac Fruit. But on top of that, we were visited also by all the countries. And the participation level of Africans this year was very different, because the highest level was Prime Minister of one of the countries in Africa was here. Other countries was ministers, deputy ministers of agriculture, ministers of trade and industries, and we ourselves as an ambassador together with my team. I came with my team of 7 people from the embassy, including an interpreter, because we wanted to communicate with Italy. But we were very lucky. We had 10 companies from the United Republic of Tanzania. And these 10 companies are very important companies from us, because they are one of the biggest exporters. So we have Eat Fresh, Madam Khadija Jabiri, who is here. She's one of the top exporters in horticulture, vegetables, avocado. Avocado is one of the major crops that she exports. Mangoes, pineapples, groundnuts, cashew nuts, anacardi, you call it. All the products that are strategic crops of the country, but also cash crops. She's one of the biggest exporters. We have another company which we came with, is Kaizen Logistics. They are involved with the containers, shipping, and all sorts of goods to Italy, but not only Italy, to Europe. Currently, both these companies are exporting to Netherlands, Spain, partially to Italy. We hope to expand through this Mac Fruit. So for me, this Mac Fruit has been very educational. For my staff, it has been extremely and highly educational. We realize the wealth that we have in the United Republic of Tanzania that is required here in Italy and in Europe. I'll tell you a few examples. I visited the mango stand where they make mango. I saw both raw mango and dried mangoes. For the raw mangoes, there's a period of shipping those mangoes in containers until they get to Italy. But for dried mangoes, it has got a shelf life of more than 1 year. And our country is blessed with mangoes, but we have not explored that opportunity. Pineapples, we saw dried pineapple. Jackfruit, which we call in our language mafenesi. There is a lot of opportunity for the jackfruit also in this country. So we realize several opportunities that we are going to communicate back again at home, so that through the companies, through the private sector, and through the Ministry of Agriculture, which is well represented by a very senior officer here, Beatrice is her name, who is here, to make sure this information flows back to Tanzania, so that we encourage the local farmers. We create linkages, because some of them are not linked with this information. They are not linked with this communication. They are not linked with this information and knowledge and education that there is these opportunities here in Italy and Europe. And this is one of our main jobs, because our country's policy on foreign policy is economic diplomacy or diplomatic economy. But economic diplomacy, we need to link Tanzania. So we are going back with a lot of information, and this is thanks to McFruit, thanks to the organizers, and thanks to all of you watching the media for making it a great success.
Absolutely, because we know that 70% of the population of the United Republic of Tanzania lives in rural areas and is involved in agriculture, and that's why McFruit has been promoting in this country, and visiting the country and all African continent, and we are very glad that we have all these African countries here present on this edition of McFruit. And also it's very important, it's not casual that the focus is on Africa this year, because we need to produce more, and we need to nourish all the population, and also the African population, because to reduce poverty and to improve nutrition. That's very important.
I'm a strong believer that Africa can be a bread basket for the whole world. I'm a very strong believer, because if you take only our country, United Republic of Tanzania, 44% of its fertile land is not yet used. I was just reading the statistics yesterday, and I realized that it's a huge chunk. If you travel Italy from Rome to where we are in Rimini, every place you see a little farm, people are farming. Even some of the houses in their balcony on top, they put crates, they are farming. So Italy is using every bit of space. So we are blessed with space and fertile. In Italy, you only plant for 6 months to 8 months, not throughout the year. But there is throughout the year whereby you can plant and grow different types of products. So we have that blessing, and I believe we can be bread basket. But now is creating about linkages, the right seeds, the right technology, the right mindset, the right education. This country, you have a very good universities dealing with agriculture. We want to link with our University of Sokoine, which is dealing with agriculture, and create those linkages. So I think linkage is very important, and I'm very glad that McFruit realized that the future is in Africa because of capacity of producing food for the world, food security for the world. I think this is a very important point that McFruit has got it right to do it for theme for Africa.
Thank you, Your Excellency, and surely these two countries will connect and collaborate.
And I'm here for that reason.
Absolutely, and thank you very much for participating.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All the best.